Hello everyone. We're a little bit strapped on top for time here. Let's start the stream right away. Can go wrong. Alright. I'm not even having enough time to prepare the final like map pool graphics stuff. So forgive me, thank you. Anyway, come back to another stream for the 18 tournament. This is going to be the final Apple reviews. Final, not right final. We are a little bit tight on time because we want to have a match that is gonna happen just 1 hour from now. So yeah, let's without any further ado, let's jump straight into it. So first, let's start with the no mod pool. Yeah, the no mod pool gonna be the stream pick being Plum does win full mode difficulty, clocking it at 8.42 star, PC 6.9 star, droid upset by Howard W. Once again, as I had mentioned, this is going to be a stream quite speedy mount as well, clocking it at 210 BPM. Not as fast as the previous round, stream mode 1, but definitely more stream and quite a bit more complex pattern as well. Here we have Double playing out the map. I don't have a lot to say about this map, to be honest, because like we are not into the meat of the map yet. No, just we're still in our playtester kind of chilling. Now we're going have some business here. Triple going into the stream. We have a temporary rundown difficulty as we go into the hardest section of the map. Variable space stream. Gotta be really careful on the aim here. I go into the one last section of the map here. Practically the last stand. That's quite spicy. Now the map will go into the outro. Very clean play coming from Pegasaur. They're gonna secure a 1x100 run here with a 99.95% accuracy. Very impressive coming from them. Definitely still a hard map though. Now let's move on to number 2. Our X-alternate map. We'll see Yosei Teikoku Paraiso Infernal Pentakill difficulty set by Aishiteru. Once again, if you know the song, you kind of know the map, and we'll see for the first time, the first score from our new place has the big chicken. Some really nasty alternate pattern, I tell you. This map is gonna clock in at 8.15 star. PC star rating 6.25 on droid, 170 BPM alternate stuff. But definitely the map have quite some interesting pattern other than alternating. The chicken is going full drag on this. You know that those anti-tapping pattern can be pretty nasty. Go into the EI section. Jesus, look at those patterns. Oh, what? Oh my god, did you see that? That is some really nasty note placement. Big Chicken just plow through it so cleanly. Crazy. Maybe it were me, I would just panic dragging, try to hit everything. Honestly, despite how Big Chicken make this map looking easy, I think this is one of the hardest map in the pool, probably. The dexterity required to hit through those very brutal alternate pattern is just... I have no word really, it's just terror. Why is it even in final map? Oh my god. Now go into the outro. This goal is just fucked. Yep, this is no more 2. Like, bro, I think bro like 2 attempt this thing. Okay, after the horror, that is number 2. Let's move to number 3. Number 3, we'll have Mythical test playing. And for you, cut version, resonant difficulty, map set by InSlider. Oh god. I mean, yeah, the map name is literally InSlider. You can kinda know what this map will entail. Auto spinner here is going to the first big slide of the map. Still well into the intro, so still chill. Not gonna be for long. Go. Ho, 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 ho. Definitely a step up from Refluxio, and Refluxio is already difficult, by the way. First miss coming from Minico, a nasty stream pattern, burst pattern. And the tech stream still accompanied with very fast slider. Very tricky. And those sliders like gut punch, and like the way that it just spread out and then go back into slider head, pretty much sitting at the same place. Very difficult to read. That's it. Gonna be it for No More 3. Very impressive score for Minico. 98% on this very brutal map with only one miss. Crazy. Going to No More 4. Right, so last time we have AR 6.5. Sorry, AR 6, I believe. Now we are going to Tenchi Hyper Reality Resolve difficulty set by Oatmeal. It's gonna be another slider gimmick map. And once again, we will have Minico playing the map. Sorry, it's chaotic rhythm, not slider gimmick. My bad. My eye failing. But yeah, I mean, yeah, but just about the time that we see the chaotic nature of the map. Perfect stack there. It would be really funny if it's actually hidden. Here you go. One three. I see. That would change. Or it could just be a 1-3, 1-3-1-6 span here. Oh, that is pretty tricky stack. Once again, this is a perfect stack on. So you don't really have a lot of visual clue to hit this note. So yeah, you'll see that Minico quite struggle to hit those properly and drop quite a lot of accuracy process. And go to next drop. I think it's still keeping the 1-3 rhythm though. Oh, yes. Abu and a spinner. I don't think Minico is exactly happy about this score. Quite losing quite a lot of accuracy, only to miss in the later drop anyway. Anyway, let's go to Mod 5. Oh shit, I forgot to live stream for someone to join the room. Okay.
Are you having fun yet?
Nope, I am strapped for time and I need to get out quick. Let's go to No Mod 5, guys. Now this is gonna be the wildcard slot of the map pool. Oh no, what is this? Oh boy, Nuguri, what are you doing? Oh. So yeah, okay, now this is the slider gimmick map. Also, I have some pretty tricky tapping session here. Double tapping. Ooh. Oh god, that was a mess. So yeah,
what the fuck is this?
I mean, to be fair, you have the slider hint to have you on that. It is pretty clearly telegraphed, I believe. But still, look very trippy, not gonna lie. Oh wow, I'm surprised Minico did not slider break on that. That looked absolutely messy.
What the hell was that? Like, I saw like a repeat and immediately do a tick in like a flash.
Yeah, it's like they try to manipulate the slider speed with the part.
I know. That's like Oh my! If you're not careful, that's like
Oh,
easy slider
droid cheesable, Adam. Oh, never mind. Oh, get it? Okay.
Oh, no, it was
That's
cheesable. It
actually
was still
cheesable.
Yeah.
Cheesable.
Yeah, it was
But
cheesable.
the last one can be quite tricky in terms of position. Oh, no blocking. Now going to the second drop for more stupid slider. Slider hit goat, by the way. Like, you can clearly see number 1 on the slider. Grab slider. Good luck reading this, guy. And now I'm going to the outro.
Oh, why do I have a feeling that Nogari picked this without knowing that slider hit exists? Because I feel like most of the gimmick is just like exposed with it.
To be fair, this is also like there's a difficult thing about the map in Usudra is that the CS is so big that the slider part usually being pretty noticeable in PC just look like a blob drawing into low CS. So yeah, but definitely you win some, you lose some. I think the slider part, the slider hint, telegraph it, but it doesn't mean that it is free reading at all. But now let's move on to Hidden 1. Oh yeah, I forgot to say what is the notify is yeah, Nichi, fuck my computer for 562 difficulty. But okay, now we move on to Hidden 1. Barurika Gotya Yuruse feature Owatapi. Nagging difficulty from Itki. Pure awkward aim. Here we go. Let's see if it's gonna be more difficult than Haru from last poll. Quite spicy already, huh? To be fair about Nowhat 5, I don't think that it's gonna be like that much harder if we put on hard rock. Probably need like a +3 CS at least. Make it like the full gimmick of it come out.
Wait, no mod 5?
Yeah, Nowhat 5. But now we're moving to Hidden 1. Someone in the chat said that if Nowhat 5 putting on hard rock, it could be in meme mapo. I mean, the gimmick is definitely quite unique, but pretty hard to balance. Putting into the Bimapo into the duration. But anyway, we're still seeing Dakasaur trucking on with the Hidden 1 pick here. Overall, pretty tricky map because you can see that there's a lot of plays for some devastating node lock here. Despite how well Dakasaur is doing, you can see that we have some pretty nasty stream into awkward jump pattern. If you're not careful, you will initiate a pretty terrible node lock. So the song itself is kind of funny actually. Very difficult to like the require snap to hit the circle after the slider and then jumping right off to the next slider. Rip throw off a lot of players, I believe.
Yeah, I can see that.
Going to the ending. Do some burst, throw you off. Ending with a 4 slider spam. That's how we concede and the last miss there. Now we will move to Hidden 2. Here we go, guys. Are we waiting for this? Are we waiting for the Instaman? Here we go.
Hey, you
Hidden
looked
2.
at the ranking screen earlier,
Yeah.
so you know what's coming.
Hidden 2 will have Momone Chinoi Geno Mian Mao. I cannot read the difficulty. Nemu Nyako difficulty by Garden. This is a AR7. Low AR reading map, still clocking at only 9 though, so they still have clocking a little bit max.
Was that a mystery? Holy.
Yeah, we're seeing Dr. misreading, folks. This is not your usual Hidden 2.
Really, AR7? Yeah, this is AR7.
Oh god. I don't think Dr. is really ready for that pattern. That look nasty as hell. And the thing is that the rhythm itself is also pretty dense, so when you look into AR7, it's just a less evenly hidden here. Oh, okay. Go to the breakdown.
Wait, was that like? Okay, maybe I'm not reading it correctly, but I think those. Yeah, that's not like a straight.
Yep.
1/4.
Yep,
Yeah.
that is not straight 1/4. That is constantly
Yeah.
on anti-tapping pattern.
Yeah.
So yeah, complete Daggersaw accuracy completely collapsed here. Your insta-ban lady in chat. Who knows? You know, like, it's gonna be your strategy. If you can somewhat play this, but your opponent literally can, then do a valid pick. It is really... I don't think we really have a hidden specialist left in the tournament. I think just Akbar.
Yeah, maybe Akbar and
Yeah.
maybe Augusto for a bit. I don't know.
Yeah, Augusto, probably. Pretty much both of them will never give up. Oops, we just spoiled the match strategy for someone.
Oopsie! What the heck?
That is some cinema slider. Here we go, Hayden 3. And I just scroll through that. Okay. Oh, Single control coming from Psyche startup feature search. Liver difficulty. This is Luminescento, the creator of the map set. We're seeing a 7.3 star finger control shenanigan here, clocking at 178 BPM and a very distinctly long 4 minutes and 40 seconds, almost tiebreaker length. And this seems like some of the contestants are very hyped up with Psyche in the map pool. Okay, chill verse. Now it's gonna be spicy.
Oh, what?
Very spicy miss. I think it could be harder than look at it really. We are seeing some pretty tight aim control coming from the Saw here, due to the fact that essentially seeing like double into slider moving into next pattern right across the corner of the map. Quite tricky, and now he's really ramp up even more. Triples, more space out. Gliders spreading outward into the map. And they also do handle them that part just fine. Not dropping another combo.
Yeah.
They cannot let out a tank here, and yes, he'll find another miss. Now another build-up into the second drop. Seems like between this first and second drop, the player don't really have a chance to breathe.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God! There's a break. There's a break. There's a break. There's a break.
Spoke too soon.
Thank God. I mean, the mapper do certainly know the limit. Otherwise, it's gonna be pretty brutal for our player. Okay, so once again, we're going into the build-up. Yes, to another drop. We'll see a combo drop from Double here. Short break. Now it goes to the second drop on the alternate side of the map. Still the slider, the long side, are pretty unintuitive to hit. Not a miss. Yeah, I think it's like it probably having some concern with the long length of the map as well. The ending does seems like it is much harder than the first drop, but it does drop quite a lot of combo during that part. You really need to keep on your 100. Oh, that's a note lock. Or a mystery. I think a mystery into lock as well. You have almost 5 minutes of a very complex pattern that you need to decipher and finger control through in a combo. Be it for our hidden tweet. And that will conclude our hidden pool. Let's move on to the Heart of One. The Heart of One pick will be Yoman feature Gloomy, Winnie Walker, Pedro. I'm sorry, I cannot read the difficulty.
What?
You guys read it yourself when I post it.
Japir. Okay, I cannot.
Yeah.
Japir
this is gonna map set by Oogie. This is gonna be one of the more generic consistency checking map of the pool. That doesn't mean it's gonna be a pushover. And the slider kind of remind me of Qualifier out of one, really, with how liberal why they use it. Definitely can trip up some player if they think that Heart of One is a pushover. Second verse. This map gonna be having quite a lot of combo. With all the slider. To the break. The description said generic. I don't think it's generic, you know? That is some very nasty soy spam. Definitely actually needing a certain degree of reading slider patterns as well. You can kind of treat it as jump, but you need to aware like where's the slider head to actually hit him. You can get massive really quick and go to the breakdown, guitar solo. Oh yeah! Oh wow!
What a section!
That is only a session. But Miniko opens for the soup. I not even finished my sentence and Miniko slider break on the soul slider. That is unfortunate. Oh. Almost missed on that. Wow, that is some very fast slider. Definitely can cause some player off guard. They're not ready. Okay. Imagine if you also break that. That would be really funny. That is uncharacteristically slow slider. Like, it is so slow. Even if you anticipate that one gonna be like a slow slider, it can still break the combo there. And with with 150, around 200 combo still left on the table, it could make some difference at the end of the map. That's gonna be Hard Rock 1 for you. Next one gonna be Hard Rock 2. You already know the the archetype of this this slot. It's gonna be position.
You know the drill.
You know the drill is gonna be Reku Mochizuki, Fate of Eastward, Matai Chaos difficulty set by Fire. Okay, I go understand Fire. We are seeing CS 6.8 pick here. Obviously with Hard Rock. Actually quite techy for a position pick as well. So Spider can actually hold some red.
Side pick FC, by the way. Okay, dude.
Easy.
See, this is not hard, guys. As long as you bend it in two.
The map is not hard. Definitely not outplayed tester on crack. I swear. Going to the first drop after this slide spam. There we are seeing some extended slider, pretty high CS. But still handle it pretty nicely. The map itself is actually quite short. Just after like 2 long maps in a row, here we have a map that's just barely over 2 minutes of brain length. Go into the outro. Very good performance coming from Miniko. That's gonna be Hard Rock 2. Mission play Ichihata. We gonna go to Hard Rock 3. Aha! What have we here? Classics. Stream map. Undead Corporation. Everything go freeze. Time free difficulty. Map set by the legend himself, Ekoro. This difficulty need no more introduction. This is gonna be an onslaught of 240 BPM stream pairing with Hard Rock. Here we go. Everything will freeze. Time freeze, hard rock. No problem.
Yeah, I mean, you've been through. Okay, I forgot which pick it was. Whatever that freaking 282 BPM pick is.
Yeah, Kingdom Come. I'm not gonna be shy about it because you know what? I'm dreading the DT2 pick here. If you know, you know. Alright, chat, do we want to like not risk this stream to be hit by a community strike? Oh, God. Oh my god. Not even fast enough to mute myself. Too bad. To be fair, 240 BPM is still, you know, not exactly too fast. You can still two-hand this. Definitely. It's just that, you know, it's like had that classic map accolade back when nobody can stream.
Yeah. I mean, why? I kind of don't know why you would two-hand this map. Like, that's not even the difficult part of it.
I think like maybe they're afraid, kind of like, what the hell, Minico? Somebody is angry. Bro is not blocked again. Bro might block on this map. Yeah, I think maybe the main problem with this map is like we have so many existing players have an existing my block on this map. It actually could be tricky.
If you actually mind block at that slider, that's so weird. But okay.
It's like, you know, like if I not chop this part, it's gonna be the other part. Kind of like that.
Yeah. Okay, maybe you want to two-hand this part, but it's still easy.
Yeah.
Nah, you guys are good.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. What the hell was that?
I thought that is a pretty big stack.
Still
So
good,
the
yeah.
last
Just keep
stream-
saying it and it will be good, okay?
Yeah, and Minico clearing out the last stream just fine. Finish out of 3. Unfortunate miss, but we have to move on to the DT pool, guys. Here we go. The DT1. DT1 pick will be Ubayashi Minami Subasawa Pleasure Light. Subasawa Pressure Light. Insane difficulty, mouse set by Zek. We're seeing a high AR classic aim pick here, I believe. Yeah, it is gonna be speed aim, clocking at 270 BPM at AR 10.33. At least you got yourself a breather if you are good DT play on this, because I think I'm pretty chill. Yeah, this is gonna be AR 10.3.
Yeah, it's okay. It's just 10.3. If you cannot read 10.3 at this stage, then you're
I'm
weird.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Surprisingly enough, this is not gonna be the highest AR of the pool. We'll see it
Yeah,
soon.
it's not. Yeah, that one actually I'm kind of worried a bit, but I haven't seen any of the scores, so I will hold it.
We'll
for
see.
now.
Yeah, we'll see. This is definitely one of the more consistency check if you actually, again, if you know how to play DT, how to play a high AR. Definitely going to be more of a consistent check. There isn't much of a tricky pattern here. We're still seeing some classic game pattern here. 1-3, no problem.
21-3.
Oh, okay. Now some coke. Now we have some spicy. Oh. That is actually quite tricky.
Yeah.
Going
Sudden
constantly between
270 bursts.
yeah, going between burst and jump 270 BPM during the guitar solo. Yes, this map is also cannot be slept on. And it seems like Dinosaur will finish this map very cleanly. No problem whatsoever. Oh, that's gonna be DT1. The DTA map. Let's move to DT2. Aha! Let's redo our background brightness.
Why is it still this background? Okay, whatever.
Alright guys, we are seeing our first custom map of the tournament. Watch feature Mitaminana, Little Summer Party, Lunatic difficulty by the 183. Our stream map for the round.
Wait, why is this not? Surprisingly, it's not the highest star. Okay.
Yeah,
oh, this is supposed to
that...
rework star rating. Okay. Okay. Yeah. This is supposed to rework, not.
This is actually not super fast. We're clocking in only at 255 BPM. It is more of a aim, like stream aim focus.
No, Jack Moon, we're not there yet. Please. Please don't. Okay, at the beginning, I saw more of like a smear control-y patterns, but going through here, we do actually see some stamina intensive ones.
Yep.
Okay, never mind. Entering into that territory again.
Oh yay! I forgot that even if you on a full team break time, it still show the background. See?
You can disable it in the settings,
Yeah.
but sure.
And you know, like there's background and there's a background.
Only 255.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
guys,
it's...
only 255.
Yep. Oh, I think quite spacious.
Ooh.
Okay, seems like our streamer on the other match is having some trouble setting up OBS. Oh boy, we love OBS. Anyway, that's gonna be our DT2. Let's move to the DT3 pick. Our DT3, our high BPM burst pick, clocking in at 285 BPM. Gonna be Demitory, Strawberry Crisis, / Lunatic, Classic. Actually, no, it's actually quite new. Quite a new map from Jonathan. By Jonathan FJ. Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to help.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna ask Jose. I think he is more in that OBS wheelhouse.
No, he already said earlier that he's asking the wrong guy. So.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I guess you can go support it.
Alright, hold on.
Actually, you know what? Demetorian is not fully stream map. Quite surprising, but still, we are seeing some pretty nasty 285 BPM pattern right here. Definitely not off the wheelhouse yet. For one saving rate, the spacing itself is pretty small. So Just saying, Three Finger is a valid strategy with the map. Honestly, spoiler alert for the grand final pool. If the actual selection is keep as it is even gonna be more Toho. But there's so many Toho maps that I actually starting to notice in the grand final. You have to wait and see. With that, yeah, Dagaso still doing okay in this map. Quite speedy, so it definitely has a little bit the disadvantage here. He's still trying his best to securing an FC on the team. Yeah, also 280 high VPM is gonna concede one miss at the end and one side break. Very unfortunate, but it has to do. We're now gonna move to ET4. New slot in this final.
Okay, I was correct. What is this score?
I mean, we did see Onward 5. He is not over. Sorry, Hidden 2. Hidden 2. You see Hidden 2 score, yeah. So yeah, this is actually the highest AR map in this entire pool. It's gonna be Polka Dot Stingray Shake Shake Shinjuku Karuta version. The difficulty is more expert, clocking at AR 10.5. That is my flick. At least it's only 2 minutes long, 2 minutes and 1 second long. So if you want to memorize it, it is definitely possible. Some really nasty spray triple there. Oh boy! No. They map on lyric? Oh. Wow, that is gonna be very tricky to the accuracy, to do good accuracy on that. Once again, this is gonna be an only 9.9 on DT. Still gonna be pretty respectable. Very complex pattern actually. Mini goal accuracy already drops it below 90%. Pretty short map. We'll finish DT4. And with that, the DT pool, we're now moving to the free mod pool. Starting with free mod 1. Aha! Classic song! Not a classic map though. This is actually one of the newer map in the pool. We're seeing Renault, Rainbow Dash Light Girls, aka Pony Girl, Holy Shit in Rainbow Dash again, difficulty by Silver Boxer. This is gonna be an firstly awkward aim, clocking it at 200 BPM. Sorry, 220 BPM. Seeing some, yeah, this is very reminiscent of the classic Rainbow Girl pick, Rainbow Girl map from Z-Trot, I believe. Yeah, all the square aim and very bursty pattern. And as you can see right here, Double-Elimination is doing a hidden hard rock run on the map. So it wouldn't be the hardest map, style pool. Yeah, if you guys confused, this is actually not the old set. This is the significantly newer map. It's just that it's also in the same style as the classic set by Z-Trot. Yes, plenty of square jump. You know, that could prove to be detrimental in our PR. Hey, camera, audio issue resolved? Entonces,
No.
can you go help him? Hi?
Oh.
Almost just 5 minutes left until the semi-final loser bracket match between Emoji and Rodzi, I believe.
Yeah, hold on. Sorry, I was working on multiplayer.
Okay. Hidden beside flashlight. Someone can try, I guess. But to be fair, like there's still that hint of like a more modern-ish map, so definitely some part will be very tricky if you're on trying to memorize your flashlight. You have your chance, but probably not this map. Oh, like you can see the square pattern that changed the flow every square. They're gonna be pretty dicey. But Jesus will still finish a map with an FC on Hidden Hard Rock. Oh, actually, he's on Dream Mode. Holy, yeah, didn't notice that. Actually, on Dream Mode. That explains the accuracy. And now, we got 2. And for some reason, we have a lot of players, playtesters, going for a try on this map. Probably this is a banger. But we are now looking at Fentanyl Go Hell 1999 My2 Remix. The difficulty name I am not even gonna bother to read, but I'm pretty sure it's a chemical formula for a drug. It's gonna be a 7.05 star PC, 613 on droid. It's gonna be an all route control map. I'm not sure how all route control that is, because that is somewhat of the sleight of hell that you're looking on the screen right now. Jesus. Oh wow, that is a perfect start. I don't think that there's an anti-tapping button there, so you are probably fine just doing 1-3. Yeah, now we are back with our most cracked playtester, I believe. And that is certainly a background. The map have a tempo change. But this part I would probably just rather tapping. I feel like the rhythm is kind of sketchy. I don't think it's changing. There's like some uneasiness in that. Oh dear lord. Okay, that is some really tough aim control pattern. Yeah, okay, now I can understand why Big Chicken is opting for dragging this second. Other than he is a drag player. I mean, what you're looking on the screen is what we can only really describe about this map. It is certainly tough, very tough, both on the tapping control front as well as the aim control front with the section, the pass section. Which you can finally concede some miss at the end of the map here. Doing really mental 1,800 combo run from him. And that's gonna be our free mod 2. Let's go to the free mod 3 pick. Oh boy!
Again.
We are seeing another map, another song from Susumu Hirasawa, Face Scanner. Time, World Cell difficulty, map set by the one and only Star Kirby 86. This is gonna be a very, like, you know Kirby mix, if you know,
Yeah.
But yeah, this is like, if anything, this is actually a candidate for someone cracking up to do a flashlight on this. The map clocks in at 3 minutes and 8 seconds. Only at 100 BPM, double it up to 200. 200 aim at a near. To be fair, like looking at the map, definitely hidden hard drop is an effective strategy against this map. I believe it is more of a supposed to be an anti-mod pick, clocking at CS5 and ERA. But the thing is that if you combine both hard drop and hidden, actually not that hard. You're looking at CS 6.5 here.
Yeah.
Might be harder than it looks, but I believe overmodding this is actually a pretty good strategy. So it's gonna be definitely interesting to see what team gonna play with this map. There's some really unintuitive spacing. Definitely value more on the symmetry of the map as per Kirby, Star Kirby signature. But this like the symmetrical nature of the map, and again is actually a candidate for a map that required memorization, not for mod combination that require memorization with flashlight. Like we've seen it being done once. We now cannot shut up about it. And it also on a Susumu Hirasawa map. So yeah, that one. Yeah. With that, we finished free mod 3. Good run from Minico, 99.92%, 1x100. That will conclude our free mod 3 pick. Now go to tier 1. Oh. Yeah, it is more on like how well you can overmod the free mod repick, I believe. And again, it open up for some interesting strategy. You want to actually winning over. You have to risk playing for harder mob combination. And now we are going for PR1 being Savu Savas? Okay, whatever. Separate layer 3, present day, present time, difficulty. This is as explained a pure aim map, but not exactly I think. Like if we are putting pure aim map, I'm definitely gonna be more on the side of like Heart of One from the last poll, but definitely have some spice here. The map set from Decor, 771 star, rating on PC, 596 on Droid, 200 BPM. Just saw some reason that it's not doing awfully too well here. The slider spam, very short slider spam, that could get nasty. Because we have PR, so the hit window is smaller. On the other hand, you know, to hit lay. So wait, if you hit lay, like at least it's still gonna be up until the 50 hit window pass for a miss. So it's not that bad. This one is update. They're actually going to some pretty dense here. Square jump. Hopefully no one not locked there. Oh, that is big ass slider. But I think there's no slider point there, so you can just
you can just go to the end. Yeah. You just go down.
Roughly the end. But that's definitely a jump scare slider if I ever see one. Let me check if yeah, okay, both is tight. So yeah, right now, currently, the last semi-final loser bracket match between Stop Emoji and Butsy is taking place. You can go to the link that I'm gonna send in the channel. Oh. Oh shit, no, wrong place. Okay. Wrong stream. And the wrong stream. Oh guys. Okay. Alright. With that out of the way, let's move on to PR2. Aha! Mamusume rise up. What we have here, that is gonna be Gareth Salters, Mrs. Victoria's Symphony of Triumph, upset by Lucifer, double-85 style, PC 6.2 on droid. That's gonna be a space stream map. Quite slow actually, just 196 BPM. So let's see how space you can get. Very irrelevant player name.
Heck.
Alright, out of big first big space. overstream that. Once again, the thing is that the map is actually quite slow. Only at 196 BPM, so you can probably save the spacing by just overstreaming quite a bit.
Overstreaming? That's kind of risky.
Yeah, like the thing is that if you are in the case that you're behind, trailing behind in the space stream, you can just overstream it because your aim will not even reach the next circle anyway. So effectively, that input will be dropped.
Yeah, I think it's really difficult to overstream at this OD though.
Yeah, I mean, again, it is PR, yeah. So it will probably kill your accuracy, but it's probably a gamble you might want to take. Yeah, in a picky situation. Pick one. Wait, that is actually a pretty close call. Getting into the spin a little bit too early there. 1-3 to end. Oh, still have the outro. Think there would be any problem with this? And with that, we conclude PR2 with a really impressive 99.36% accuracy run. PM Opera. For sure. Wow, it's almost 600 dBp, Jesus. That's
Really
wild.
work.
Yeah. I'm not sure
Really
how
work, by
much.
the way.
Yeah. I'm not sure how much it's gonna work here. And now we move to PR3.
Yeah, now you see why PR1 was like that, I guess.
Yeah. And now we have the first two-hand aim focus map of the tournament. That's gonna be Kuriko Dungeon, Ryuto Sojo no Decoherence, Quantum Vortex Ultra Difficulty. Upset by Plasma. Two-hand player rejoice or not, because it's probably gonna get banned. But to be fair, it is definitely one of the tamer two-hand pick where we're gonna get you on gently or slapping you with the next two-hand pick. But still, this is definitely no slouch. We're looking at 165, double it up to 310 BPM. Sorry, 330 BPM jump pattern.
Yeah.
Onto 1-3 jump. Yeah, last dip can be a little bit tricky. And like the squishy dip is even more tricky. But yeah, that's it we have to do. Still a very clean map from Quantum Vortex. And Medico doing just fine. The secure an FC here. Actually, pretty short map, 1 minute and 43 seconds of two-hand jump action. Now we will move to the last pick of the map pool. Year 4. Oh dear lord. This score is not looking good. Okay, so
this is a combination of reading and rhythm. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, here we have Meta Rooms, Spiky Boy, Mush the finale difficulty, mouse set by G-Jax. This is gonna be, what can I say? This is absolutely one hell of a map. Very chaotic reading and fine with the rhythm tapping. The very demanding rhythm reading ability is required here, and Dekuso is not exactly having a good run.
Yeah. 99 without score V2? Nah, not for this pick. Nah, score V2 won't save you much here.
Boy,
what is this map? It's good. I'm kidding.
It is a prop tournament shenanigan, and yeah, Dekuso once again losing the thread on the very tricky tapping section here. Luckily, it is PR, so he's not gonna get note locked to death. Still gonna be a lot of accuracy drop. That pattern alone. Yeah, this is anti-tapping. It is tapping control on rhythm as well. Next slider section. I think the map is expand a bit, so you have a little bit more room to read. Oh look, double tapping. Oh, missing on that note. Literally missing. Back to the shenanigan. Oh boy.
This PR4 is easier? Really? You're bad at aiming fast and poor rhythm, but this is 3 so this might be a bit easier. This map has way more difficult polyrhythm and you say it's easier?
Yeah, it is definitely a step up compared to the last round PR4. The PR4, it's just kind of unpredictable rhythm, jazz rhythm and stuff. But this is just evil. This is just pure evil. Now, tiebreaker. Wahoo! Alright guys, it is Ludisin Fallen Symphony Cruel Descent difficulty, map set by Eli. E75 star in PC, 77 star droid, 250 BPM. That will last you almost 8 minutes. If you know, you know. I am pretty sure that Nogari picked this without the knowledge that someone already FC this map. But you know, we'll let them slide. Yeah. We'll let him slide. It is also a really fitting map for a tiebreaker. I believe this is like I think the ending is 270 BPM. Yeah. Go into the first part. And now here we have Titos with a hidden run. Obviously, look at the score, you know that he did not FC, but still a very respectable run. Imagine if someone FC this in match. That would be vile.
Assuming there's gonna be TB.
Why not? We can do some. We can do some breaking shenanigans for that to happen. But
we are moving to first to 7, so like.
Yeah, there's a lot of room for a breakpoint to happen, with the pool selection start to shrink. But technically, it is still the same though. Like you will be left with the same amount of map left if you actually go all the way to tiebreaker, because while it is an extra 2 set to reach the tiebreaker, we have extra 2 map in the map pool at the last round. Yeah, I mean, we definitely see players who can FC this, but can they FC this like mid-match in a match like after 12 maps being played? I'm not sure like they have the stamina, not even the mental fortitude to be in the right place. But FC is very unlikely. And again, this is a minute, excruciating 8 minute of shit flying at your face at very high speed.
Ooh, almost missed there.
Yep. Next section of the map, actually quite in control-ish. First place coming from Titas, unfortunate. Not actually
the speed there.
Yeah, though I think it is not a necessary miss. Now the map is actually like already run out a bit in speed before the next section. But still, I mean, in this very long map, anywhere is a play that you can miss. After like all throughout the tournament, we've seen a player tackling on a lot of type map. Cannot really rule out any kind of pattern. Very dense pattern into long slider that will mark the end of part 2. Yeah, imagine playing 12 map and you're greeted with this. That's gonna be fun. Extremely demanding. I mean, that is why I actually not going all the way for the tiebreaker in the grand final. A bit of spoiler, but it's not gonna be extremely hard. It's just gonna be really hard. If the final is like first to 7, the grand final will be first to 8. Then you have to play through 14 map, reach a tiebreaker. Then one tiebreaker, nah, that's too fast. I have humanity in me. Thank you very much. And now move to the part 3, which is the hardest part of the map. Very dense pattern, no more jump, no more stream, just slider throwing at you. Obviously we will see some stream at the end. Very easy to get tripped up in this. Another miss from Titus. Again, it seems like the stamina, the fatigue, has started to sip in. Onto the bus as well. Very dense pattern. This is like toward the end as well. Like really hard to sustain a combo. Cannot do that. Missing on the jump.
Yeah, holy shit, this is literally like just
I mean,
just keeps going.
Yeah, it is 80 minute, excruciating 80 minute.
Yeah.
And go to the bus, go to the final stream. Holy hell, what a way to finish the map. So I did the map pool, as this is all your map for the droid Asing Discord finals round. We are now looking at all of them. We'll send out the map list later on. I did not prepare the graphics or the final map list, but that is gonna be it for the map pool review. Please, guys, go to the other stream, streaming the last semi-final loser bracket match between Emoji and Rotzi. Cheer them on. In that case, we're gonna see you guys in the next round. Have a good night, everyone.